Hello everyone, and welcome to the first video on Terra Hill Entertainment. Today we'll be talking about the $201 million CIA project to spy on the Kremlin using a cat. I've had to gather a lot of information from different sites, simply because of the fact that this is not a very well-known project the CIA did. The information was released in 2001 with the Freedom of Information request, so without further ado, let's get into it. Operation Acoustic Kitty was a secret plan to turn cats into portable spying devices. However, the CIA only ever produced one Acoustic Kitty because it abandoned the project after a test with this cat went horribly wrong. The idea was hatched after CIA officers noticed that, during an attempt to listen in on one particular head of state, the location happened to be crawling with feral cats. They noticed that the cats wandered the premise without catching anyone's attention except for theirs, apparently. In an hour-long procedure, a veterinary surgeon transformed the furry feline into an elite spy working for the CIA. And as ridiculous as that might sound, just remember we are in the timeline where they used all sorts of weird measures to spy on the Soviets, and this was no exception. They began this operation with the veterinarian implanting a microphone into the cat's ear canal and a small radio transmitter in the base of her skull, and weaving a thin wire antenna into its fur. Thus Operation Acoustic Kitty was born, a top-secret plan to turn a regular cat into a living, walking surveillance machine. The leaders of this project hoped that by training the cat to go sit near foreign officials, they could eavesdrop on private conversations. But as all cat owners come to know very well, cats are not that easily trainable. They mentioned that the cats don't have the same instinctual desire to please a human master like dogs do. And long story short, the agency's spy kitty didn't seem terribly interested in matters of national security. But nevertheless, they wanted to test it out, so for its first official espionage mission, CIA agents got the Acoustic Kitty to the park and tasked it to listen in on two men at the park outside the Soviet compound in Washington, D.C. But instead, the cat, being a cat, was released near a park where it wandered off and was hit by a cab, killing it instantly. The project made even hardened operatives squeamish. In 2001, a former CIA agent gave the Telegraph newspaper some more details about the animal. They slit the cat open, put batteries in him, wired him up. The tail was even used as an antenna. They made a monstrosity, he said. And with that, the Operation Acoustic Kitty, a $201 million project that ended with the death of an innocent cat. I understand that when war comes into question, everyone and everything is fair game. But it doesn't change the fact that reading this, however absurd it may have been, it's still disturbing, and sounds more like a plot from a cartoon than an actual intelligence project, which gives me some reason to think that the CIA is trolling us. However, we will never know. And to clear the air, the project was conducted in the 1960s and it cost $20 million, but when you adjust the money to inflation, it's a whopping $201 million in today's money, which is insane to think about. This brings me to the conclusion that curiosity did in fact kill the cat. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it helps me out tremendously. I will continue to do more of these videos in the future. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.